This weekend was the 120th Harley Davidson rally that was held in various areas, including the Harley Davidson here in West Bend. I think it's over. Oh, I'm trying to look here. Yeah, it's pretty much over. Yeah. It was yesterday, and there's some people out there yet. Not a whole lot, though. This weekend, all the dealerships had big parties going on and bands playing. And then down at Veterans Park in Milwaukee, they had the big concerts going on. I believe Foo Fighters was there one night. And Green Day, which is really an odd choice to me. I mean, when I associate, even Foo Fighters, they actually played at one of the other Harley, I believe it was the 105th, the Foo Fighters played at. Those both just seem to be really odd choices, but I'm thinking the organizers were just trying to get, you know, lots of young kids there and sell these things out. Back in, I want to say, let's see, if this is the 120th, so 20 years ago would be 2003. Harley Davidson did a big concert in Veterans Park. I thought it was for the 100th, but it might have been the 105th, maybe the 100th. So they had all these bands. They had Tim McGraw. They had, you know, all these bands that kind of identify with Harley Davidson, or the music that people that ride Harley Davidsons listen to. You know, people that ride Harley Davidsons, they don't listen to, for the most part, your true Harley riders, unless they do it on the sly. But they usually come roaring in listening to rock. You know, bands like Rush, Boston, AC/DC, Aerosmith. Maybe you'll get some heavier stuff, Metallica. But, you know, Foo Fighters and especially Green Day. That's why this year's selection, I mean, Foo Fighters, okay. They're more rock, accessible rock. But, again, Green Day I thought was a really weird choice to headline Harley, because they don't associate, their music, in my opinion, doesn't associate with Harley Davidson. But again, for the 100th anniversary, they had this headliner that was a big secret. Nobody knew who the headliner was, and they had all these bands playing throughout the day. And it comes time to be the festival headliner, and you know, the local TV newscasts are showing it and stuff, and it's like this big hullabaloo because of you know, the secret of the headliner. The only thing we knew was that there was a plane that was coming from, a chartered plane coming from England, that was coming into Mitchell International, which it could have been a lot of people. You had no idea. So comes time to where the headliner starts playing, and there's like this helicopter shot of over Veterans Park, and everybody's like, okay, who is it? And all of a sudden the music starts playing, the guy comes out, and it's Elton John. Now, I'm not a Harley guy, but I sure as heck, if I was a Harley guy and Elton John came out as the headliner, I wouldn't have been too happy. I would have been like, I sat here all day listening to these other bands that really identify more with Harley Davidson, and for the headliner, you guys bring out Elton John. What does Elton John have to do with Harley Davidson? Nothing. I mean, he's classic rock and everything, but Elton John is not. He's really not a Harley Davidson riders type of music. There might be some, and there were a lot of people who did stay, but when Elton John started playing and everybody found out it was Elton John, it was funny because this overhead shot from the helicopter just showed all these people, like a mass exodus of Harley people leaving, because they were all like, really? This is the headliner? You know, they would have probably preferred a Led Zeppelin reunion, something heavier, something more rock and roll. And being an American company, Harley Davidson, that's headquartered in Milwaukee, you would have expected an American rock band, like an Aerosmith. And again, I'm sure logistics probably played into that, and just timing. But they blew that one bad. And you know, they've had other ones, like the 105th. They had Bruce Springsteen, and I believe the Foo Fighters played at that one. But again, Foo Fighters, maybe I can understand having them back. Green Day, that would be a real tough sell for me if I was personally a Harley guy. I would be like, yeah, that's not really my cup of tea to listen to. But Harley Davidson just might be out to get that, to get the money, to get somebody that they know is going to sell it out. I wouldn't have chosen Green Day myself, but I'm not a concert promoter. So that happened this weekend. You had Foo Fighters one night, and you had Green Day the next night. I'm not sure which played which, but yeah, Green Day. Weird choice.